Okay, how we doing? All right. Just a couple of things that you need to be mindful about, y'all. I think when you get a certain age, or how we doing this morning, by the way, today is, let's see here, 18 October. We getting well into 2022. We're starting to approach the holiday. And man, I just got back from Norfolk, Virginia, man. I went to my college homecoming in 25 years. Had a ball, ran into a lot of people I knew, maybe about 10, 15 people. They're still hanging around. Look forward to y'all being back here out there in Norfolk next year and the years to come. Provided it's somebody that I know he doesn't try to take me out before then. Anyway, let's talk about. I really don't care. I don't know what was talked about in the interview. I've just got excerpts from other podcasts that I've listened to. Okay, so I don't care. Okay, you can call it gossip, you can call it whatever you want to call it, but I'm just giving you some words of wisdom. All right. There's been a lot of flack on the internet about this Kanye West interview, and maybe I may look at, I don't know, get some commentaries of it or look at highlights of it. I think it was like an hour and a half where I guess Kanye goes on there ranting or whatever. Okay, and I guess one of the main focuses is about politics. Okay, politics, and I guess something to the effect where you know, black people just keep on falling for the same thing over the last 60 years or so, okay, with democracy. And I think he's got a point, all right? But people, I think, they get caught up in this, and people that make article after article after article with views and clicks, it's easy to get caught up in idolatry, and you don't even know it, all right? That's how easy it is, I guess, it's with social media influence. You could even be talking about it, other people, social media influencers getting in trouble. But then again, you get these podcasters or whatever that you get an article like this and they hop up on it, okay, and make article after article after article about certain people. I'm just saying, for an example, like Kevin Samuels or like Kanye West, um, somebody that sparks a controversy or pushback, maybe speaking or I don't know, going against the grain against somebody big. For example, like I listen to Willie D. All right, credit shout out to Willie D. Great presentation on that one rapper. Had got a lot of flack for making his opinion about Kanye West. Okay, if you don't know by now, Kanye West is a buffoon. He plays both sides of the fence. And he acts a fool. I said this before. He acts a fool every time that he's about to come out with a project. Okay, he uses religion as a hustle. At first, I was down with it. Okay, but what fruit do I see? All right. Um, Other than it seems like wherever he goes, it's like incendiary. Instead of probably him worried about the craft. You see what was going on with the White Lives Matter. Okay. One minute he says George Bush doesn't help out people. The next minute he says White Lives Matter. All right. And that's basically to stir up tension, okay, for his own personal benefit. Why? The guy's worth what, $3.5 billion? All he has to do is continue to build his legacy, okay? He doesn't need the money, but I think that he likes to be heard, he likes to be seen, he likes to listen to himself talk, all right? I can get like that too, but I think that I'm not that overboard with it, all right? So that, I'm telling you guys, I'm making a public announcement not to get idolatrized with this man, okay? Because he gonna get whatever, he's gonna come out with a project, get whatever he want out of you, and then he's gonna act like you don't exist. The same way these politicians, they sold out, and they're really not. there for your best interest, except to help out whoever they want to help out. I'm over here looking at the time. And that drink champs, as much as I loved Nori, I used to rock his CDs back in the day. Yeah, no doubt, he's got a big profile. Okay, but I just think that on that show, there's other things to talk about instead of them having a whole bar and see how many shots that they can take down. And nothing against people that drink. Okay, I may have a shot with you too. All right, or a couple of beers, but I have to drive. I drive for a living. I got a commercial driver's license. So you need to be mindful, okay, because that show could be a very bad experience, especially if you're down on your luck and depressed and so forth. All right, that you don't, number one, you don't drink for drunkenness. And I guess there was a comment made with Kanye West about we this is not think champs, this is drink champs. But let me tell you something, old guys, that there's other things to talk about than seeing how many beers that you could take down. Okay, and I think that some of those issues do need to be brought up in with the within the community, all right, and for awareness purposes and so forth. But sometimes certain things just don't. It's not a good look. It just don't mix. All right, particularly like you're talking about all this stuff, protecting women and this and that. Okay, I don't know, health and sit a bit. I'm saying drink it up on Tangeray or Douce. All right, straight to the head. All right. So our lesson for today: don't do things, I guess, to promote drunkenness. And then number two, be careful about idolatry. Idolatry. Okay, you have to be very, very careful about getting caught up in social media and get caught up emotionally on what people like Kanye West and the rest of these podcasters or these entertainers say and do. And so be it with the politicians, especially with the elections coming up. All right. I'm not saying that you can't be aware, but block that out and do what you need to do. All right. Let me know what you think about the video here. I'm done talking. Okay. So let me know your thoughts. Subscribe, like, share, Cash App, $Winston Spivey if you want to donate.